Hi folks, welcome to this first edition of Shortspeare, a video series in which I attempt to summarize and illuminate one of Shakespeare's plays in approximately 5 minutes. Up first, The Winter's Tale. Let's begin with a plot summary. King Leontes of Sicilia is good friend with King Polixenes of Bohemia. King Polixenes has been visiting Leontes for approximately 9 months' time, and Leontes' very pregnant wife Hermione manages to convince Polixenes to stay even longer. This makes Leontes suspect that Hermione and Polixenes may be having an affair, so he orders his chief servant Camillo to poison Polixenes, but instead Camillo warns Polixenes and the two of them escape to Bohemia. Enraged, Leontes imprisons Hermione and prepares to put her on trial. While imprisoned, Hermione gives birth to a baby daughter, but Leontes declares the child illegitimate and orders a man named Antigonus to drop the child off on the coast of Bohemia to die. The trial happens, culminating in an oracle's declaration that Hermione is innocent, but Leontes refuses to believe the oracle and declares Hermione guilty anyway. Out of grief for his mother, Mamillius, the only son of Hermione and Leontes, dies. After Hermione is led to prison, her chief lady-in-waiting, Paulina, announces that Hermione herself has died of grief. Leontes, feeling remorseful, withdraws from society. Meanwhile, Antigonus leaves Leontes' baby daughter, named Perdita, on the shore of Bohemia as Leontes demanded. As Antigonus is leaving, he is chased and eventually eaten by a bear. Baby Perdita is found by a character named Old Shepherd and his son, who in theatrical terms are clowns. They adopt baby Perdita and raise her to be a fellow shepherd. 16 years passed. Perdita has caught the eye of a young man named Florizel, who happens to be the son of King Polixenes. Small world, huh? The two of them strike up a romance, as revealed in a lovely, flirty, pastoral song and dance scene with Perdita's peeps. This enrages Florizel since Perdita is a mere shepherdess, so he aims to put an end to their relationship. Camillo, longing to return to Sicilia, convinces Perdita and Florizel to return with him to Sicilia, where they can be far away from Polixenes. In Sicilia, all three of them are received warmly by Leontes, but they are soon pursued by Old Shepherd and Polixenes. After some discussion, they put the pieces together and they realize that Perdita is not some lowly shepherdess, but is in fact the long-lost daughter of Leontes, and is a princess, and there is much rejoicing and amends-making. Finally, Paulina unveils a newly created statue of Hermione, which amazes everybody with its realism until it's revealed that it's not actually a statue, but it is Hermione herself who did not die after all, and everyone rejoices. Leontes is super appreciative of Paulina and Camillo for their great service, and gives them permission to marry. Hooray, there's a wedding! It's a comedy. So, The Winter's Tale. Not considered one of Shakespeare's great plays, but easily one of my top 10 favorite Shakespeare plays, and I'll tell you why. Just like my very favorite movie, The Princess Bride, The Winter's Tale is a play that has it all. Comedy, tragedy, romance, a big old song and dance with shepherds, a friggin' bear, clowns, royal intrigue, etc. Its structure is so interesting, with acts 1 through 3 playing like a full-blown royal tragedy and an interesting conversation about jealousy. And then, a dude gets eaten by a bear, some clowns show up, and suddenly, wow, it's a romantic comedy. And it's not until the very end of the play that those two disparate tones become entwined into one singular tone of wistful redemption. It's really quite an amazing journey that this play takes. Beyond that, you get Shakespeare's most famous stage direction, Exit Pursued by a Bear, plus two really strong female characters in Paulina, who lets Leontes have it in one of my favorite Shakespeare monologues, and Hermione, whose emotional journey is as varied and as rich as the play itself. And so, to conclude, if you've never seen a production of The Winter's Tale, I urge you to seek it out. There are very few plays out there that can give you such a complete theatrical experience. It's probably the closest of Shakespeare plays to what Polonius in Hamlet refers to as tragical, comical, historical, pastoral. And with that, I'm just about out of time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and if you want to continue the conversation, please comment below. Fare you well. I commend you to your own content.